Hey guys, in this video I got my friend here. He is living in Pattaya, Thailand, and we're going to talk to him about how life is over there. Stick around. So I appreciate you coming on my channel, and for the audience, what is your name?
My name is Claudio. I'm from Israel. I moved 5 years ago to Thailand, Pattaya, where I live and retired.
And you've been to the Philippines once, you said, for 10 days and around the Manila area.
10 days, that was 2 years ago. I've done the Manila, Subic Bay, Barreto, Angeles City.
And then now you're here a second time, and what was this trip for? Was it just kind of to explore, see if this is a place to
see something else of Philippines? And so I went to Cebu, now I'm Dumaguete, and I will be going back to Cebu as well.
Okay.
15-day trip, see something else from the Philippines, not just Manila.
Do you feel pretty happy about living in Thailand after this last trip?
Definitely.
What are some of the things that you prefer over in Thailand?
I can tell you I'm staying here in a hotel, which is almost 2,000 peso,
okay.
3-star.
Right.
For the same amount of money I would get in Thailand, a very, very good 4-star. And without talking about the food as well. So
Right.
I do believe, coming from Thailand, Philippines, lower quality that you get for your funds,
Right.
and also the food. So it's more expensive over here.
So if you take things that are apples to apples, you're paying technically less in Thailand if we're going apples
And
to
higher
apples.
quality.
And higher quality. So okay. So infrastructure is a big thing for you, and so is the food quality.
Correct.
And you currently have a Thai girlfriend, or you're dating somebody right now, or are you?
Sure, I have Thai girlfriend. Sure. Because she probably is listening to it. Hi.
Do you have you ever had an opportunity to date a Filipino? Or?
No.
Okay, so
I lived 5 years in Thailand.
Uh-huh.
I only had 2 Thai girlfriends. One was a little bit under 2 years, and the current one is already 3
I was going to
years.
ask you about age gap. Here, it can be common to have an age gap as big as 40 years. You see it.
In
Thailand?
In Thailand is a very well known thumb of rule.
Okay.
Your age divided by 2 by half plus 7. That's
7.
the
Okay.
idyllic age gap that is accepted.
Okay. So there you go.
Good luck.
Before we jump into that, let's talk about the visa situation in Thailand. I think you've been there 5 years. How does the visa work for if you want to stay long term?
So I'm already above 50, so I can actually apply for retirement visa.
Okay.
The Thai visa in the first one would cost, which is the first time the visa that you make, it's more like a 3 months plus 12 months.
Okay.
That's like a 3 months bridging visa at 12 months. So only the first retirement visa is expensive.
Okay.
This roughly around 25,000 baht,
Okay.
which is roughly $680. The first one.
The first one. Okay.
Second year, it's basically without the 3 months, and it's basically a renewal visa of the existing.
Okay.
This would be half, which means $400.
Okay.
This is done via a visa agent.
Okay. And these are found all over?
All over. Again, I'm talking about Pattaya.
Right.
Maybe in Phuket it's more expensive because, again, the requirement for a Thai visa retirement, you need to be above 50 years old.
Okay.
And you need to have 800,000 baht in your Thai bank account.
Okay.
I heard a lot of people, foreigners, who've got difficulties opening up a bank account in Bangkok or somewhere. In Pattaya, we don't have any problems whatsoever. Even a person who's arriving on a tourist visa can open up a bank account in Pattaya. Again, this is Pattaya.
So it depends on the city and where you
Depends
go.
on the city, even depends on the bank, on the branch you go, on the person you talk to.
Now, you were telling me the visa there that you're required to have around 25,000 US in the bank.
That's 800,000.
800,000 baht.
Correct.
So 25,000 is the what you need to show in your bank account.
You need to show a statement of 800,000 baht.
800,000 baht.
3 months before you apply for a retirement visa.
Okay.
And then
It has to be in a Thai bank account.
correct, under your name.
Okay.
Correct.
All right.
I also, because I came to Thailand 5 years ago, my plan, which I'm still following through, is to live there for 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
I bought condominium there under my name.
You did. Okay.
So I live in a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 80 square meter penthouse in a very good area.
Wow.
It saves me the money, the rent.
Yeah.
So if I live there for 10 years,
Okay.
I basically paid off the apartment because the rent would be there 35,000 baht a month. And I can design it in the way that I want.
Now, in the Philippines, if you were on a retirement visa and you had your deposit with the retirement visa, you could take some of your deposit money for the condo. Can you do that with Thailand?
No,
It's got to stay in there.
No. The 800,000 baht is only a guarantee that you have enough funds
Okay.
to live for the 1 year. The
I
Thai
see.
government is calculating, okay, everyone needs, let's say, 800,000 baht to live off for 1 year. So
year,
they want to
okay.
make sure before you apply for the visa that you have the funds in the Thai bank account.
Okay, I see.
In theory, you could borrow from someone the money, put it in your bank account, get the statement, and then make the visa application, and then you can take it out. Again, it's just a ruling that the government has.
Gotcha.
You can use it the day after you have it.
You can, but then when you go to renew, do you also
You
have
still need to show up again.
to? So you'd have to make sure it's back in.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Gotcha.
This is the one way. The other way that I heard, which I don't really know because I'm too young to retire, so I don't receive a retirement, that people can show that they receive a retirement pension every month. And I think this needs to be above $1,600 a month. And this is equivalent to the $800 or the $25,000.
Okay.
That also
Got
would
it.
count.
All right. And I know you were saying that a Filipina now could actually get in maybe on like an education visa
Correct.
or something.
Philippines or anyone who is under 50 could come into Thailand for an educational visa, which is valid for 1 year. Very expensive. This is roughly 50,000 baht per year for 1 year, and then they could renew it.
Okay.
However, Philippine or Asian can actually come under an educational visa for English, for example.
Or English, not Thai.
Which we foreigners, we couldn't.
Right.
Even me, coming from Israel, not native English, I wouldn't be allowed.
We would have to learn Thai.
Or Thai boxing, or some other art.
Cooking, even I've heard.
I'm not too
some
sure.
kind of chef.
I'm not too sure about this. I'm not too sure about this.
Okay.
But again, Philippines could go, Koreans or everyone, they could apply for educational visa, which you can renew. So you would have actually a way how to stay long term in the country.
Okay. Good deal. So, overall, do you think you would spend? You've seen like my budget video. I spent around 1,500 to 2,000 maybe a month sometimes living here. Do you think you spend less than that? And
I can tell you, I spent 40,000 baht per month for my lifestyle. This is roughly $1,100.
Okay.
However, I don't pay any rent.
That's huge, right? Yeah. That's
Right. And the rent would be actually for my condo, because of the location, the site, would be actually $900 a month. So this is already what I'm saving. Again, coming with the plan to live there for 10 years, I didn't want to have the high monthly expenses.
Okay.
Now the other thing is, I don't drink any alcohol.
Okay.
I don't spend money on women.
Right.
So mine is only for food and for other things. I don't own a car. I only have motorbike because I live very central.
Okay.
So basically I set up myself one time, and this I will enjoy for the next 10 to 15 years.
So if you threw rent in, maybe you're at 1,600 or so per month. possibly.
Yeah, 40,000 baht at the moment is 1,200. Yeah, with rent, I think 50. I eat very good in all international food, non-Thai. So
Not Thai.
these are expensive, but still, if you calculate 1,000 baht per day plus the rent, I think you could.
Okay, and we're talking about Pattaya. We're not talking Bangkok, which is more expensive.
We're not talking Bangkok and we're not talking Phuket. I think
Right.
Phuket, the rent is a little bit higher and you get less square meter.
Okay.
Taxis and all the other, and massage, everything is in Phuket almost double than in Pattaya.
Wow. Okay.
It's Phuket.
Sure.
Same thing if you would go to Koh Samui, also would be more expensive. They have a private airport. You pay their airport taxes.
Okay.
So all depending.
Gotcha. Now transitioning over into dating, we were talking before, like here in the Philippines and Americans and a lot of Western cultures, we say the honeymoon period. You know, when everything's so sweet and nice. And in Thailand, they call it.
No, they wouldn't understand the word honeymoon period.
They wouldn't understand.
They have a more correct term,
Okay.
which is actually called promotion time. Because everybody is promoting themselves to be a very nice lady, caring,
Right.
understanding, right? So in Thailand, depending in which city you are and how well you're presented, a honeymoon period could take from 3 months to a year and a half.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
And again, if you say promotion period, they would understand exactly what you mean.
They know.
I can give you an example.
Okay. Yeah.
My girlfriend, when I was starting to go out with her, she came to my place. I made her breakfast. All right. Second time she comes over, I again made her breakfast. No
Okay.
problem. Third time she comes over, she asks for breakfast. I tell her, wait a minute. I went to my bedroom, sent her a text message. I hereby inform you that officially promotion time is over. Make your own breakfast. She laughed about it, and since then she's doing her own breakfast. So I was kind enough to inform her that my personal promotion time was
Right.
over after 2 weeks or 10 days.
What is something you, from a Thai girl, that you could expect from a promotion period?
Again.
What would a Thai girl do extra during the promotion time?
There's one very specific. When you go out with a Thai girl and you go to a restaurant, you will be seated, your glass will be empty, you will receive the bottle
Okay.
of water,
Yeah.
not like here in Philippines where they put you in. The Thai girlfriend immediately would take the bottle and put water in your glass.
For your glass. Okay.
This is typical promotion, and now you need to wait. How long will it take until she stops with this service?
Right. And anything else? Like, what else could you expect?
Cleaning,
Cleaning.
being less on her phone, foot massage also, but again, you
maybe
would,
request.
yeah. That it's funny. It's good.
But I think some of those traits are Filipino traits too. If you ask, of course, some of them don't know massage, but I think Thai, it's almost
No, they don't know anything.
they don't know
No,
massage.
but I can tell you a difference between one girlfriend of mine to
Okay.
the other one.
Sure.
Whenever I ask for the first one, I would ask her if she can do foot massage. Her mother was a professional foot massage, but really,
Okay.
she would say, sorry, I have small hands and I'm not strong enough. I cannot do, but feel free to go to a massage shop. So that would be her way of getting out of it from the first request. The second one, never had done foot massage ever. She's doing excellent foot massage, half an hour until today even. And we're already together for 3 years. So
Wow.
thank you.
What else about Thailand? Is there any noticeable differences? Like from here, I mean, you came this time and you told me, you pretty much said, no, I think Thailand, I'm happy with Thailand.
It's basically reconfirming again
Just
how
kinda-
good Thailand it is.
Okay.
Food, accommodation. Again, we don't have the
Sure.
We use more Bolt in air-conditioned car.
Right.
It's the same price as you would pay here for a triangle.
Right.
Very secure. Again,
What do you think the draw is to the Philippines? Why does it seem like more foreigners come here for Well, I don't know if the more, because Thailand, I think, was the number one Asian destination, or it was, anyway.
No, I think,
But,
first of all, the Americans who come over here are the guys who retire 65 plus.
Okay.
I think in Thailand it's more around the 50 to 65 Europeans, less Americans.
Okay.
So we would have more Germans, more Swedish,
Okay.
more Australian. And I believe the Americans or anyone who came first of all to Philippines loves Philippines. The minute he goes to visit Thailand,
Yeah.
then Philippines is over.
You think so?
Let's ask Paul.
Yeah. Well,
Let's ask Baby May.
They-
What is she saying?
they did say they liked it more, but I think they. What was the? I never watched the video, but I think the issue was maybe the visa situation. Was a
No
little
problem.
bit-
Visa, again, if Baby May is worried about the visa, definitely not.
That's not a problem.
But again, coming from a Filipina that she wants to live there, I think, again, food is outselling even the street
Sure.
food. I would eat it, and it's only 50 baht. So,
I would imagine, and in my opinion, because I lived in, I spent some time in Thailand. I don't have the experience you do, but I also lived in Vietnam, and for me, the English factor is what brought me back. Is sometimes I had some frustration, not being able to communicate. In here, you pretty much can communicate wherever you go.
yes.
So
Yes, but again,
that's
I think Bangkok is very expensive
right.
and polluted.
Uh-huh.
They build too many tall buildings that
Right.
the air circulation can't really go through, and it's very humid and hot over there.
Right.
Again, Pattaya, Phuket, something completely different. And again, I can only talk about Pattaya. I wouldn't go to Phuket, and people who live in Phuket wouldn't go to Pattaya. But again,
If you were going to tell somebody to go live in Thailand or go check it out, besides Pattaya, where else would you tell them?
you know what? You know what?
Chiang Mai or
If somebody would tell me you can live anywhere in Thailand besides Pattaya, I wouldn't know where to live. Because every place has this specific. Chiang Mai in the north is very much like tropical. In the evenings can get cold.
okay.
Not really much to do in the evenings.
Okay.
Phuket is definitely overpriced. Quality of food, because they only target tourists. If you look at the review in the restaurant by TripAdvisor, all bad reviews. They're not counting on return customers. In the Patong area, for example, I went to Israel to visit my daughter, and I came back, and I had to do the 1 week sandbox.
Okay.
So I ended up in Phuket.
Right.
I was very disappointed about the food quality and the prices.
Wow.
And I said it was my fault because I didn't read the reviews. Then I opened up the reviews. They're all wrong. They were complaining about the food quality and about the service, that nobody cares about the service.
Now, you don't actually live technically in Pattaya. You live south.
No, I'm
Or is it
central Pattaya,
Okay.
South Pattaya, all walking distance.
all walking distance?
Right.
Okay.
But there are different areas within Pattaya.
Sure.
You have the north. It's only 5 minutes more drive, but
Okay.
it's more quiet. Then you have the cheaper area, which is down Jomtien. Very quiet. Again, cheaper area. But I live in the main area. I live 5 minutes walking distance to Walking Street, which I have to mention. I lived there 5 years. I've been there only 4 times, and only when friends came, because again,
Sure.
this is not my scene.
right. And
But
think,
I have to mention Pattaya is very interesting. Because there's a street which is called Soi Bacau, which is a foot massage area.
Okay.
There I have a coffee place, and there I do people watching. It's like going to the zoo.
Right.
You meet all the different foreigners,
yeah.
and you can already identify who is who, especially the Germans. When
Right.
guy comes in with sandals and socks until the knees, you know his name is Hans from Karlsruhe, and the ladies love him, of course.
Right.
They love me less, but they love him, so
They love him. They know he's going to
of
spend more
course.
money, huh?
He will be only there for 3 weeks or months. Let's
Right.
give him a good time.
There you go. But there are good Thai. I think a lot of people have this impression that the only Thai girls you're going to meet are it's all transactional, all about money. But there are good working Thai girls to meet too.
Of course, of course.
So
I'm a sugar daddy who doesn't give any sugar. So there are the good ladies.
We'll wrap up the video with this one last thing. If you were to tell somebody what to look for in a Thai girl, if you go out and you want to date, find somebody as a potential Thai girlfriend, what would you look for?
Look for a lady who's coming from a family where she grew up with the father and mother, possibly university educated, and that has a study job.
Okay, so educated, good family, working.
Correct. Okay. And again, when you go to
not
Thailand,
working in a bar.
No, definitely not.
Right.
You need to use your common sense. And again, going to Thailand or going to Philippines, you have different applications on your phone which are always useful, like Google Map, Translate, currency calculator. And I found another application that I'm using, which is very fine-tuned, very calibrated, which is the BS detector.
Okay.
This is when dealing with expats or Philippines in general.
Okay.
So use your common sense when you're dealing in a foreign country.
Perfect. Well, thank you. I appreciate the interview.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Take care.